happy that we have a great turnout here today to take a look at some of our players. This is a goal that a lot of our players have, that they would like to have the opportunity to play at the next level someday. I know they've worked hard, they've done a great job for us, and we certainly want to do the best job we can to help them fulfill some of those goals and aspirations after they did a fantastic job here at Alabama.
Coach, there's like 10 or 12 defensive tackles in the draft this year that are supposed to have first-round grades potentially. Let's talk about what that means to a guy like, Reed and Robinson in terms of the scramble to kind of get on top.
Well, I don't know who those guys are. I really don't. I can't compare our guys to other guys, but I know the two players that we have are really, really good players. They played on one of the best defenses in the country, and they were both bell cows and great leaders and affected other guys on the team in a positive way. And I think they have tremendous size, tremendous ability, and I think whoever gets them, wherever they get picked, they're going to have a great career.
If you were scouting Reggie, what would you say his positive attributes are, and what areas does he need to improve upon?
Well, I think Reggie's a really good athlete. He's got great size. He can thump you. He's got a lot of lower body explosion and power, but yet, he's a good player in space. He's very athletic. He's very instinctive, and he does have some pass rush abilities, which we didn't really develop here because he didn't play that position for us, and we had other guys that sort of did it pretty well for us. So, and I think that's an area that people will be surprised in how they'll be able to develop him as a pass rusher as well.
I see Jake's potential. He didn't get invited to the combine. I didn't see him run today. What about him as an NFL quarterback?
Well, I think Jake has got a lot of upside. Jake only has 1 year of where he really played and was the man, and I think the reason that Jake didn't get invited to the combine wasn't because of Jake. I think it was because there was 97 juniors that came out, and I think that's an issue and a problem that we need to address with the NFL because it's unfair to some of the seniors that all those guys get invited and some of them aren't ranked as highly as some of the seniors who they know more about. So, but I think Jake's going to do just fine. I think he's going to need to continue to develop. He's got a great arm and can make all the throws, and for his size, he's very athletic, and I think a lot of people are going to like that.
You see Ryan Kelly, James, the 3 year starter here.
Ryan Kelly is a really, good future in my opinion as a center. He's very smart. He's got quickness. Plays with enough power. He's a good pass protector, and he's a great person and a good leader. So I think if you're looking for a good teammate and a productive guy at his position that could be outstanding, I think he fits the bill.
Could he play guard too?
He has played other positions here. He probably could. And I think that diversity is important because you usually only have 8 guys active for a game in an offensive line. So guys being able to play multiple positions is really important.
Talking about multiples, Dylan Lee, talk a little bit about his ability to do a couple different things.
Well, Dylan did a really good job for us playing outside backer and regular. He's got a lot of toughness. He can run. Smart player. And great special teams player. So if you're looking for a guy on your team to be a backup special teams player that you could develop in a potential starter someday, especially in regular, he would be, a great candidate for that. So played a lot of roles here for us and did a really good job.
There's been some talk about scheme fit, like zone blocking for Derek, depending on where he gets drafted. How much do you think that's going to factor into where he goes?
I don't really know. I think that when you look at Derrick Henry, you got to get past the style points and style issue, and he's a unique guy with a unique style. He's got great length. He's got a great stiff arm. He's really hard to tackle, and he's really, really fast. He can catch the ball. He's a good receiver, and he can block. So if you don't have this sort of pigeonholed perception of what a running back needs to be, and you can get past all that and just look at the production, I think you'll be wise in terms of how you look at Derrick Henry and what his performance will be for you down the road.
How unique is all that length and the size and the stiff arm? I mean, obviously he's bigger than most running backs, but like you said, being 6'3" like he is, it's not something you see every day at that position.
Well, I think it is unique, and I think he has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, playing against some great competition, that he's a very productive, effective player in a lot of ways. And know, I don't think he can improve his draft status by coming back to college. So I think he's doing the right thing in what he's doing, and I also believe that he's going to be a very, very good player.
What kind of offense do you think fits Kenyon Drake the best in the pros?
Well, Kenyon Drake's a unique style player. You know, he's kind of a specialty guy that is a great receiver, especially a mismatch guy out of the backfield, but can also go out and run routes like a receiver. And he does have some potential as a running back, which is his natural position, especially on any kind of space play. So this is a guy that some people are going to covet, especially in the style of play that you have right now, where, you know, Bill Belichick and I were talking last night about, you know, 60-65% passing, you know, in the NFL right now. Well, that's certainly a guy that you could feature in an offense like that.
When you're having discussions with head coaches or scouts here, how much is actually promoting your kids, and how much is actually just kind of shooting the, you know?
Well, look, I only talk to anybody who asks me about our players. If you ask me about our players, I'll give you an opinion. And I tell our players that I'm going to be loyal to you, but loyalty stops with lying. All right, so I'm going to tell them the truth. So if you want me to give you a good recommendation, that means you need to do the right things while you're here. And you can do the same for me. All right, if I don't do a good job for you, then you don't have to lie for me. Be loyal, but you don't have to lie. So, and I don't have to lie about any of these guys, because I truly like each and every one of these guys and think they have a lot of potential to be a contributor to a team somewhere.
Okay. Thanks,
All right,
Coach.
thank you.
Thank you.